seen the news here over the last 48 hours and really dating back to last week. So I'll start with this and then open it up for questions. When you're part of this program, for all of us here, there's standard and expectation that all of us have to meet. When you don't meet those, there's consequences to those. And for a few of our young men, they no longer will be representing us on the field. It's a teaching moment for everybody inside of our program, opportunity for all of us to get better. Defines some of these young men today, but they still have bright futures and their tomorrow is still bright. We're going to continue to support them academically and with health services. A few of them are close to graduation. I want to make sure that we see that through with them and make sure that they are able to get that degree. So with that, I'll open it up.
Josh, the players that were removed, was your decision strictly based on what happened last Thursday, or was there something else going on internally that led to that decision? I'm
not going to get into the specifics with all of how the decision was made. At the end of the day, you've had the opportunity to see the video. Again, there's a way that we need to represent our program and our university, and that's why the decisions were made.
Josh, this is Bianchi. Just curious, do you have on the team, do you have a gun policy? What is your policy as far as guns? And just how hard is it to dismiss players who you've had for a long time and they're part of the family?
Hurts that some of our players won't have an opportunity to continue to do what they love to do here and represent us. Hurts coaches, hurts players. It's your family, and so it's difficult. Not a good day having those conversations. Worst day as a coach. So,
Coach, when you're working through a decision like this, who else are you leaning toward or leaning on as far as making this decision? Is it part of your coaches, your player leadership council as well, UCF Athletics executives? Whose opinions also go into this decision?
I'm not going to get into the decision process and who's involved in that.
Josh, with everything going on and the election on Tuesday, what has practice been like? What have team activities been like this week, considering the past few days and the decisions that have come out of that?
Yeah, practices have been really good. We're on the grass today and yesterday. Unique in that, Monday we're back, but for a short amount of time, kind of a lift and a quick run on the field and recap the video. Tuesday, we weren't able to be around the players at all. It was a day off for them, civic engagement day, and so that's why the conversations took place and be able to talk to the players on Wednesday, and then they were involved, and then also talk to the entire team at the same time. Felt like it was important to have all those conversations that we could to be in person.
Do you think that the athletes that yelled at the police would have reacted differently if the country wasn't in the current Black Lives Matter police situation?
Missed the last part of that question. Don't know. I can't speak to hypotheticals. At the end of the day, the video was the video, and we took a look at it and made a decision. Again, it's all of our duties to represent the program and the university the right way.
Josh, how often do you talk about your team, about your expectations and the standards that they need to carry themselves with off the field? And what is some of that messaging like?
Okay. Talk about it frequently, go over team rules, obviously the beginning of each semester, but you're always talking about the standards to which we need to behave. And For our players, you're going to be in the public eye, and anything that you do is going to be recognizable and also be public display.
Josh, UCF has for a long time had a reputation of doing things the right way off the field. I'm just wondering, when you got here, is that something you felt that you had to uphold?
Yeah, I think our kids still do a great job off the field, being engaged in the community. Obviously, this is a unique time. Our kids have behaved in a great way since I've been here for the most part. At the end of the day, some kids made a mistake, and they'll be better for it. We'll be better for it too.
Coach, shifting to a different player, Parker Boudreaux was not seen on the field at Houston. Do you have an update on his status with the team?
Yeah, I mean, nothing behavior related as far as why he wasn't there.
An unconfirmed source said that Collier, Turner, Charlton, and Mitchell were dismissed. Why were only 2 athletes that were in the crime card dismissed? And why were the athletes that were bystanders and not a part of a legal crime dismissed?
I'm not going to get into the specifics of each decision on each player. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.